So, what's up? Nobody's here, but I'm hoping somebody will come in soon and we can sit back and talk about intuition versus logic. Um, what do you do when you're faced with a situation, um, a decision, a choice, um, an ultimatum? Anything where you um, have to come to terms with something, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Okay. That's what the topic is today, this evening. What do you do when you're faced with a decision, a situation, an experience, a choice? Do you use your logic? Do you use your intuition? And if you use your logic, then how does your logic determine your decision? What factors do you consider um, in utilizing your logic to come to said uh, determination? And then you have your intuition. Um, how do you use that, and how do you even trust that to make a decision? What's the past been like? What do you have to compare? Um, does it look like something before? Is it something new? How do you come to terms with that? So with my live, I'm coming live today. First time, I think, successfully going live on YouTube. So I hope that you share, subscribe, comment on this live, subscribe, like the video, don't like it, thumbs up, thumbs down. Um, I'm here for feedback. I consider myself a lifelong learner. So with that being said, I'm always open to listen to and hear everything I need to listen to and hear. Okay. So I'm going to give this video a couple more minutes, maybe about, I don't know, 10 more minutes or so. And then I'm going to shut it down. Well, I'll give it about 15 more minutes, 20 minutes. If I don't get anybody, then, you know, hopefully I'll be able to post this video. But again, so my name, well, that's not important. But what's important is the reason that I'm starting this channel. This is New Life, Raw Evolution. And so with my channel, I hope to elicit and receive responses to questions that we all grip with and deal with as a human race, despite background, socioeconomic, race, religion, all that type of stuff. And ultimately to share in a collaborative duty and a collaborative spirit to strengthen a collective, to awaken a collective, to inspire a collective, and just to kind of think outside the box regarding who we are and our sole purposes on this earth while we're here. And so everything's a go. There's no question that's off topic. There's nothing that's off limits. This is an all-inclusive channel where the opinions and thoughts of everyone is 150% respected. I want you to know that this is a channel where you can really be honest. You can really be who you want to be. You know, a lot of us don't know who we are. So, you know, whoever you want to be, then you can be. But I hope that ultimately you become who you're supposed to be and not who you want to be. And I think that's where a lot of us kind of face so many challenges in the plan and in the and in the race to kind of become our best, the best beings and our higher selves. You know, it's so cliche. Everybody's running around, oh, be your best self, your best self, your best self. But, you know, a lot of times we don't even know who we are and our real soul's mission and our soul's purpose, you know. It's not to be a lawyer, it's not to be rich, it's not to be famous. There's something else that you have to share with humanity that's going to make a difference, that's going to some relationship, some person, someone, somewhere that you will connect to, and that will be your contribution. And perhaps it you'll have more of those, but ultimately, I feel like when we are totally um, naked and we're really willing to like strip away all of the mask and really get to the dirty, ugly, filthy, you know, nasty parts of ourselves that, you know, we dare not even think about. Even it even scares us. But that's where we will start to unravel the mask and really find the truth underneath of everything. And so my wish is that anyone who comes onto my channel, that something they hear, something they read would provoke some type of thought. And the thought I'm hoping would be one of thinking outside the box, enlightenment, um, transformation, and ultimately um, really becoming a better you. And so, yeah. And so that's what my channel is. I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you share. I hope you don't think it's too stuffy because on this platform, you know, I want to be able to touch a myriad of different topics. And how I go about that is asking questions because I think that that's one of the best ways to learn is by asking questions. Um, that's my thought. You know, you won't know unless you ask. I mean, you read and you do your own methods, but I think asking questions is a very effective way of learning, of eliciting knowledge and viewpoints, and just being able to see things differently and subjectively. And so, yeah, that's what my reason for starting the channel. And so, you know, I'm open to inspiration and to suggestions and to advice. I'm new to the whole uh, platform content creating type of thing. So, I mean, like I said, I consider myself a lifelong learner. So I'm open to it, and I feel like, you know, each one teach one, and together we can learn, we can grow, we can advance, we can transcend, we can transform, we can create, and we can become. And so, with that being said, I'm going to give a few more minutes to the live. I don't have any viewers yet, which it's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. And so, yeah, but again, let's get back to the topic. What do you do when you are faced with a choice, a decision, a situation you find yourself in? And how do you figure it out? How do you make a decision? How do you decide? How do you choose? Do you use logic or do you use intuition? Okay. And so I would say it's kind of like mental versus emotional, if you will. I kind of liken to kind of analyze it in those terms. So we have logic, which obviously would be mental, because when you're using your logic, that's deductive reasoning and critical thinking and multiple brain processes that are happening simultaneously in our brains. And therefore, we are able to respond and to decide. Okay, so I would say logic is likened to mental, okay, cerebral, everything um, thought wise, okay. And so now we go to intuition, which is kind of more about how we feel, um, maybe a lot to do with past situations. Um, And so that would be geared to emotions. So intuition, I would kind of liken to emotions. And so, um, how do you choose? How do you decide? Some situations call for the heart or the emotions. Some situations call for the head and the mental acuity. So how do you find that balance? Is it one or the other? Is it a combination of both? Um, is it solely one, true and true? How does one come to that? Um, how do you come to that reasoning? And so this is what new life raw evolution is about. It's about really transforming and kind of leaving behind the old ways of thinking, the past. So many of us are living below who we're supposed to be because we're so connected to our past. And so I thought it was very important for my channel to represent newness because all things are new. With every ending, there's a new beginning. With death, there's new life. And so I want my audience and my viewers to first understand that, it's not about your past, it's not about your mistakes, it's not about, the wrong choices. Um, use those. They contribute, they count, they're useful, but in a way that's purposeful and in a way that's positive to the ongoing and to your future health and prosperity and happiness. Okay. So but it's very important that we leave the past. We take what we can, we take the lessons, we take um, the experiences, we take all of we take it all, good, bad, and ugly. We take it all, but there's a way in which we have to um, control those experiences and a way in which we have to use them in a way that's conducive to our well-being. And so we take what we can from those and we apply it, right? So that's why I say that my channel is really representative of newness, of transformation, of reformation, of revitalization, of a new life, a new way of thinking, a new you, a new understanding, a new strength, a new sense of pride, a newfound freedom, a newfound love, a newfound happiness, a newfound strength. And I can go on and on and on. But so it's new. So here we're coming for the new. Okay. And so it's new life. Okay. So however new life uh, corresponds to you and your situation, know that it's a new life. Coming to this channel, you're going to be introduced to a new life, a new way of looking at your life, a new way of looking at yourself, a new way of understanding yourself on a deeper level, a more um, esoteric level, a more spiritual level, a more metaphysical level. Okay. And so, yeah. And then the raw, uninhibited, um, explicit, in your face, uncontrollable, I would think, raw, and so this new life raw, and then evolution, which we know what evolution is. It is to kind of ascend and advance in multifaceted of ways to where you become and you raise yourself, or you're raised, and you grow, and you flourish in a way um, that contributes to your overall uh, well-being, future success, um, contentment. And so again, my channel is New Life Raw Evolution. And again, my conscious ones, this is how I will refer to you, because I would pray and I would hope that all of you would be conscious, and that, we're looking for something different, enough of the old. It's just not going to work. Um, the time is now. I don't think it's a better time in life to be here and to really understand who we are, and as individuals, and who we are as collective souls, and how we're individuals here, but we're a collective outside of all of this. And so I'm coming up on my 20 minutes. I didn't want to do a video more than 20 minutes. I still don't have any viewers, but I thank you for whoever's going to see this video. I ask that you like, comment, subscribe, share, and let's talk about it. Let's become enlightened. Let's acquire a higher level of understanding. Let's be better than we was yesterday. Okay, my conscious ones. Like, share, subscribe to the channel.